Hey guys, Saigey here. At the end of last episode, we said we were gonna go and look for a place to call home, and that's what we did. I did a little bit of work in between episodes building a kind of a starter base. I normally do hobbit holes, so this is completely different for me. This is very Iskall inspired from one of his first Bolt Hunters playthroughs. He kind of just built a little compound, and it works out pretty good because what I did was I put slabs over here around all these top pieces of the wall, so mobs, no matter how hard they try, cannot go over the wall unless you're a spider, but we don't really count those. We're gonna eventually put something here so mobs can't get in. We have a little bit of a stairway. Came out pretty decent actually. I'm not the best builder, but it's something we can call home for now. And here's our storage room. We've got all of our different items from the vault. We have our normal vanilla stuff over here, and tons of cobblestone and dirt that we got from building this all out. While I was moving everything over from the last base to here, it kind of got me thinking, and I'm pretty sure I did say I wanted to get into Ars Nouveau first. I think I'm going to do drawers. It's only one research point. I don't think I have enough Benny attack quite yet. Yeah, I'm 9 away from being able to unlock it. So I think the best thing we can do is actually start the episode off by running a vault. But before we actually run the vault, I did run one off camera, and I completed a bounty. This is just an elixir crate and a bounty crate. So we're going to open those bad boys up. That was probably pretty loud. Ooh, we got an epic wand. So we'll roll this stuff up. Oh, that's a trident. I've been dying to see what those things are. Okay, so we got a scrappy trident. It's got Riptide 1, and then we have... Ooh, that's pretty good. So this thing you can throw. I thought you could throw it. Okay, you can't throw it, but that's fine. We're probably not going to use it because I think our sword's pretty insane. And we got some gem boxes. Those things are super sick. Those are going to be super handy, especially early game like this, because it's a little hard to get all the Pog gems that you need. We did get lucky and got a Pog from a champion last episode, so that was pretty insane. And one more thing that we need to do is actually get some new armor. I don't have enough for actually. Okay, we'll just get some new boots. I'm sure we'll find some inside the vault anyways. So we'll keep these iron leggings and we'll just equip some boots. And hopefully this vault's going to be a success. I think I can get brazier vaults now, and this is a level 11 crystal, so we'll do that. We're going to hop in. And let's see if we get elixir or a brazier. Oh, okay, kind of a bummer that it's a brazier vault because I need to gather elixir for this bounty. But we're gonna run through here and see if we can find some ornate chests. I'm not really going for experience right now. I mainly want to try and get ornate chests so we can get some better gear. Oh, you know what? There is some gilded boys, and we need these so we can find a magnet actually. Because I am. Oh, and we found one right being guarded by that slime. Okay, so that's actually insane. We're gonna probably go ahead and roll that bad boy up right away. Pretty sure you can roll stuff up in the vault, which is awesome. And it is a chipped magnet. Not the best, but it's better than what we have. Oh, and here's some Viniatite. I do have fortune on here. Nice. Oh, I think we're gonna do it. We're gonna be able to craft our first knowledge star after this vault, as long as we have enough knowledge essence. Oh, is this a secret tunnel? Oh, did not mean to do that. Okay, it just keeps attacking. Not what I meant to do. Oh, it is. Oh, but it's coins, and I don't really feel like mining all of these. That is super slow, so we might come back to this. Oh baby, we found some ornate chests. Let's hope we get some gear out of this. No. One thing I will say is I definitely miss my backpacks because right now we just have the single one. I haven't really configured to pick anything up just yet. I probably am gonna make it do like all of our junk items just so I can start throwing stuff. Oh baby, more ornate chests. Nice. Okay, that's not nice. Let's hope we get a little bit more luck with these. Oh, we got some leggings. Heck yeah. And a new shield. I don't think it might be better than what we currently have actually. So we'll roll these bad boys up. And a chromatic buckler. Oh, it's got thorns. We are going to do that. And these are already going to be better than our iron gear just because I think any vault gear you get is automatically better than diamond. Yeah, having to constantly stop and keep putting stuff inside of my shulker boxes is super annoying, even though it is a little bit more convenient in this mod pack. But I'm definitely going to be looking forward to, probably when we get out of here, we'll start building some more backpacks with the pickup upgrades. I actually, besides ores, I do need to make sure I get these living chests, speaking of, because I'm not actually 100% confident that we have enough knowledge essence. I think we need 81 total, or possibly 6. Yeah, no, it's 72, I think, per knowledge star. And I don't even think I have a stack of it at the base. Oh, okay. This one, that's actually mobs in this vault can spawn as any. This is kind of annoying, but I don't think it's going to be a super huge issue at an early level like this. And if y'all don't know what ethereal is, it basically makes to where you cannot kill the mob. It's super annoying when you're late game and you have like a whole bunch of the horde modifiers to where just mobs do not stop spawning. But like I said, we're still pretty early, so it shouldn't be too awful bad. I'm actually, I think that's ornate up there. I'm pretty much skipping all the wooden POIs. I know I shouldn't, but all I really need is living in ornate currently. Yes, it is ornate. Nice. Oh, it's a double ornate POI. That's super handy. Okay, this room's actually been pretty decent. Another ornate POI up there, and it kind of makes up for this one because there wasn't very many chests. I think this is the only one that I actually saw at this POI, unless there's some. Can I vein mine this? Oh, it's TNT, but no ornate chest. Okay, that wasn't recording. I tried to I tried to water bucket clutch, and it got waterlogged into a slab. Perfect. Thank goodness we still had beginner. Oh no, I forgot to sleep. Okay, I did bring my elytra. That's our old base, and our new base is about 2,000 blocks away. So I'll be back when we get there. Guess who forgot to resume the recording? That would be me. I didn't notice until we were just about done with that vault, but on the bright side, I did level up, and we went ahead and put another one into Bounty Hunter, so now we can have 2 bounties going on at the same time. We have a Brazier one, and I think we'll do this one actually. I can go to the Nether, but this is the crates and all the loot that we got from that last vault. I think we have enough knowledge essence now to actually unlock our first mod, and let's open up these crates. Oh, that's a new sprite. Oh my gosh. Okay, that's actually super good. The rest of this is pretty meh. You can see our magnet has energized. Basically, if something is on the ground, let me see if I can figure out which button my magnet is. Okay, if I activate my magnet, it gets teleported to my inventory, which is super sick. And I did make a black market table, and I actually just bought some emeralds because we're gonna need those, especially for this axe. I think we're gonna try this out. May not be the best, but we'll try it and see how it goes. I think what I want to do now is actually craft up our first knowledge star because our inventory is getting a little hectic. You can see this chest is completely full, and as I stated earlier, I want to, I think, get into the storage drawers mod just to kind of help us out a little bit, and it's going to help us going forward whenever we unlock refined storage. Oh, we don't have to use so much of that. Oh wow, I have 30 extra. One of those bad boys. We'll come over here, and they moved it. We'll put it over here with drawers, and it's raining. Alright, it's no longer raining. Also, none of these are mine. These actually belong to Beastie. If he leaves them here too much longer, I am going to claim them. Oh, okay. Check this out. They made these quite a bit cheaper, which is surprising. I wonder if they even made the upgrades cheaper, which is insane. Did that mean that they make for our controller? They did. Oh, baby. Okay, well, that's my first experience with the new change. I'm actually going to save that chest. It's actually one of my favorite. And I think we're going to just go find some trees and get enough wood to craft up a couple of drawers. How did I not see this sooner? I'm kind of glad I didn't because I would have gone with the hobbit hole. This is insane. Look at this mountain behind me. That's awesome. And there's plenty of oak wood. Alright, I just noticed these are apple leaves. I guess it's kind of self-explanatory. But if you right click these, they give you a whole apple, which is going to be super handy when we get that for the vault altar. I'm kind of stuck on where I want to put all these drawers. I don't know if I want to put them against this wall or kind of expand out here. I might expand out to here. I think it's gonna be my best bet. I can break this and just widen this out just a little bit. It'll give us a little bit more depth in the base as well, and then we can save this for something else. So I'm gonna start digging, and then I'll be back once I get a place big enough to hold all of our drawers. Just kind of ran into a problem. Now this looks really out of place, so now I have to break these chests and move them over here, because if not, that's gonna look really wonky. Alright, so it's nothing fancy, but it's something that's a good little start. I don't know how I like these just yet. I feel like I should turn those around. Yeah, actually that looks kind of horrible, doesn't it? Does that look any better? I honestly don't know. Oh, but that's gonna be where our drawer controller goes, and seeing how cheap they actually are, I think the most expensive thing here is either the diamond or the quartz, depending on how you look at it. And since we already need to go to the nether for one of our bounties, I think I have enough obsidian. I sure do. We're gonna go to the nether and try and find some warp stem and also some of that nether quartz that we're needing. And like most of my playthroughs, I do not want my portal anywhere near my base because it's so freaking loud. So we're just gonna build it here for now. This is temporary, and I will move it eventually. This could not have been a worse spawn, I don't think. That's literally probably one of the worst spawns I've ever gotten. Oh, I don't know what that is, but we're gonna run. The main thing we're looking for, we can look up on the map. Don't see any warp forest nearby, so I'm gonna fly around for a bit. Hopefully I don't die, and I'll come back once we have 42 warp stem. Oh, some free gold. It's not warp stem, but it is a bastion. And that was pretty loud. I think we can actually find some netherite in here if we're a little careful. I haven't done very much exploring of these in vanilla, so I don't know where all the sweet spots are. Okay, I already made a mistake. I'm I'm gonna leave. Yeah, I'll go back over there when I'm better secured with some armor. Oh, baby, okay, after a little bit of flying around, I think we're like okay, only 1,000 blocks away. We did find a warp forest. It is, okay, never mind, it's a lot bigger than I thought it was. But I think all we need are these things. I'm pretty sure this is the warp stem. Yeah, okay, so we need 42. So we'll collect a little bit of this, go back to the base, complete that bounty, and then build our drawer controller, and then we'll hop into a vault and hopefully record this one. Okay, so we should have everything we need. I need 2 of these. I need 1 more piece of stone, which is done right there, and I think that's everything besides the extra drawer, which I did make an extra one of those, and another stone. We can now, that's the easiest drawer controller I've ever made on Vault Hunters. And we'll put that bad boy right here. I don't think this is enough storage, so that's why I have these walls, so I can add more over here as needed. I might even take these stairs out and just add it all the way around. That's gonna probably be what I do. We cannot forget about the bounty. That can actually start refreshing that one and get us a little bit of XP. We'll put that down, and let's re-roll this a bit. Okay, so a little bit more organized, and we did take the stairs out. I made a couple compacting drawers. That's all I had enough for. But that's gonna be for like these wooden planks and all those junk items that we get. Could get way too many of those. Yeah, I'm gonna just do the slow process of moving everything over, and then I will be back and run another vault for sure this time after I do all this. All right. We got pretty much all of the vault items moved around. I made a couple more of these things for like our carbon and our knowledge stars and whatnot. We'll probably put Biniatite in there as well. We got the chest moved over. Just gotta move this. I think I'm gonna put it here, and we're pretty much ready to get into refined storage once I get enough Biniatite for that. Now, I do want to find a swamp. We're 5,500 blocks away, and the reason I want a swamp is because I want to go into this next vault fully prepared. So I need to go get some slime balls so we can make a couple more pouches and get some pickup upgrades. So I didn't have my elytra on. That was a waste. I'm gonna go do that, and then we'll meet you back at the base, hopefully crafting up those pouches. No animals were harmed in the making of this episode. I don't know if we're playing on amplified or what, but the terrain generation is absolutely insane. I mean, look at this swamp. Huge mountain going all the way up to there. We're just waiting on slime to spawn, by the way. And yeah, it's absolutely insane. No clue what this is. I'm guessing a frog. That's not the kind of frog I was imagining. They must have retextured. And he dropped some frog legs. Okay, that's not a vanilla one. Never mind. Honestly, I'm not sure if I'm unlucky or if they just changed the way slime spawn. I haven't seen a single slime. Plenty of creepers and skeletons, but slimes are just nowhere to be found. Okay, so I spent all night in this swamp and not a single slime spawn, which leads me to believe they must have changed something. That being said, we're gonna have to go look for slime the old-fashioned way in a slime chunk. I'm not gonna do that right now. We might get lucky and find some slime balls in the vault, so we're gonna head back to the base. This 6,000 block journey, and we'll meet you guys over there and hopefully run a vault. Not sure why I said hopefully. I am gonna run a vault. All right, we're back at the base, and you know the drill. We gotta get a recipe, and that's not too hard, but thankfully I did. I am still gonna go ahead and craft up more pouches. We got lucky and just found this leather laying around. Actually super convenient. So all we got to do now is craft a couple of chests. I want to make 4 more pouches. I have enough for that, and I do. And we're going to color code these. We're going to have 1 yellow, 1 red, and green, and so on. So I don't have any green dye, so we're going to do blue instead. There's that. I also don't have any red, and I do not feel like searching for any daisies, or not daisies, poppies. So we'll do this, and this is just going to be the color code for each individual chest, like the living, gilded, stuff like that. Obviously the yellow is going to be gilded, and we're actually going to switch that over here to my back. Oh no, I forgot I had that. So all we're missing is pork chops, and I think there's a couple pigs hanging outside my little castle. Yep, I need 5, so I need 2 more, and I think there's another pig right here. Nice, that's perfect amount. Alright, I think we have everything to go ahead and run this vault and make sure I'm healed up. I think the goal is just mainly to fill up these pouches with all the different items I can get, and hopefully find some slime balls so we can craft up some. I don't think slime spawn on this actually. And I also forgot some blocks, which isn't the biggest deal. We can get a couple from over here actually. That should give us just enough, almost a stack. I think we could still possibly find slime balls if we find a paint bucket room. That would be the dream. Oh, you know what? One of my bounties is actually to kill horde mobs. So this should make it go. Yep, that was pretty quick. And our first room is an ore room, which is great because we can get some more Biniatite, because I want to unlock another mod. And the mod I go for is going to be kind of up to y'all. Don't know if anybody's actually going to watch this or not. But if y'all do, comment down what kind of mod I should unlock. I'm thinking create, because you can do a lot with create. But I also want to do Ars Novo, because that's one of my favorite mods ever. For me, it comes down to either create, Ars Novo, or refined storage. I think our storage situation is kind of in a good spot though, so I can't really complain about that. You know what? We haven't done this in forever, since like some of my last episodes. I want to get into a little bit of a mining montage. Okay, that's actually a pretty good room. Check it out. We got enough Biniatite to make another knowledge star, and take us just a little bit closer to our next mod. Oh, you know what? We can try out our axe in this vault. I completely forgot we had this thing. What the heck? Okay, these guys are definitely a lot slower at attacking. I don't know what that noise is. I wish these guys would actually drop slime balls. That would be super clutch. Something is making those things just stand still, which is, I'm not going to complain. I think what I'm going to do with this one, since we're going to be finding a lot more wooden chests than anything else, I'm going to use these inside my original pouch with the pickup upgrade, and we just store that loot in there. That way it's a little easier. We can just come up to them and throw everything out. Man, I just know I cannot wait to get a sickle. Oh, alright, nice. Some wooden chests. These are going to go in the blue pouch. If I had green, it'd be going in green. But we don't, so beggars can't be choosers. Yeah, I don't know if I like that axe, actually. I'm going to probably not use that. Alright, and here's the tricky part. Do I put the carbon in the... No, I think I'm going to just go ahead and put that in our ornate chest. So I think we're going to be getting a lot more carbon from ornate than we actually do in the wooden chest. Okay, I hear something behind a wall, so it tells me there's a secret. Here it is. Hopefully, it's ornate. It's just more wooden chests. What a bummer. I mean, don't get me wrong, wooden chests are great, but a chest breaker would be even better, but having to manually open each and every one of these, oh, it's so annoying. I almost forgot we were in a brazier vault. I am going to do this. It's going to be more mob damage, which is going to suck, but those luckier chests should give us more of a chance to find vault gear if we can actually find some ornate chests. Part of me really wants to just run around this vault and look for a paint bucket room, but the odds of us actually having one is going to probably be pretty low. Oh, there's some ornate chests, and there's that focused mobs. Probably going to regret that. Okay, I might have made a mistake. There's about 1,000 mobs after me right now. Yeah, this is not looking good. Oh my gosh. Okay, it's not too bad, not too bad. Oh, but check it out. There's some ornate chests and no gear. What about the next one? It was just poison. Oh, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna probably die here. Oh no, okay. I gotta be careful. Is it level 20 when we start getting vendors? I thought it was level 10, but I'm guessing I'm wrong because I have yet to see one yet, and I'd love to find one because you do have a chance at finding double pouches early on, which would be a huge head start as far as inventory management goes. I also need to remember to make sure I grab all of these little crates because these apples and the beetroots especially, they come in super handy when that altar needs it. Oh baby, a champion tank. This can be bad. Imagine if we spawn like little champion, one of those guys. That would be crazy. Oh, and there's those annoying little creatures coming my way. Nice. Oh, 4 mod boxes is insane. I'll probably wait to use those until we actually get a mod worth using with. There's more poison. Yeah, you know what? I think I'm gonna just run around and try and find that paint bucket room. I doubt we're gonna get lucky. If I find anything like super cool, like an awesome POI, I'll come back to you guys. But I don't think. Okay, we're at a dead end anyways. I do still need one more of these little monoliths. I don't want that one because I don't need extra soul shards. I will go ahead and take this one though. That is the luckier chest. Ooh, and there's some coin piles here. So I'll take these guys out. We gotta be careful though, because we have 2 times focused mobs, which can, that means they have like an extra, what, 30% crit chance altogether. That's insane. Okay, these mobs do a ton of hits. Something just hit me. I think it was one of these guys, and they took almost half of my HP away. But there are some ornate boys there, and quite a bit of them. So I'm hoping we can find some better pants. I think the current pants I have are not the best. Nope. Nope, we got boots though. No pants. Okay, so we got 1 pair of boots, a lot of foci though, which is really good when we go to reroll gear eventually. Okay, there's 3 tanks after me. We are going to dip. I'm hoping to find another one of these monoliths though, because we could start pillaging for loot. And I know you have a chance at getting pogs, or not pogs, pog gems. I just haven't seen any of them laying around. Oh, there's some gilded boys there. I'm not gonna risk it for the biscuit. Yeah, here's one right here. It's gonna give us 1 minute off, and I think we just got sued from that, which is kind of a bummer. No freaking way. No way. I got 3 minutes left, and we just found the puzzle room. you can get a ton of gold from this, so I'm definitely gonna do this. I'm not gonna have time to do all of them. Oh my gosh, they added the puzzle room back. This is insane. This is always one of my favorite rooms. I think my all-time favorite room though is the OG factory. Oh, why did he just unlock a balloon? The OG factory, where you could go down there and do that little code, and it would give you all the gilded chests if you did the Simon game correctly. I think that's all I have enough for, because we have 2 minutes left. And just sound like something hit me. Oh, dude, we would almost, I bet you we could do it. I'm not gonna risk it. I want to get the XP from this vault. That was super cool. So that means all of the, I don't know if all of them, but I'm guessing some of the old Omega rooms are back. I want to hit that, but it's pillage and you lose 1 minute. Sometimes you can hit those and you don't lose any time. It just gives you awesome stuff. Like that actually happened to me a minute ago. And yeah, I got a Gorgonite and a helmet from it, which is insane. I think this was a pretty good run, aside from not finding slime balls. But Smotsy said it could have been because we were on a new moon. I didn't even check the moon phase, didn't even know that was a part of Minecraft mechanic. Hopefully that's all it was. Oh baby, here's the portal. We're gonna complete 2 bounties. So let's head back to the base and see what kind of loot we got. 17,000 XP is honestly, that was incredibly loud. Is not as much as I was thinking we were gonna get. I thought for sure we were gonna break at least 25. I will put that down. Oh my gosh, let's get rid of him. Let's also go ahead and complete our bounties just so they can start refreshing. Not another level up. What did I just activate? Light the braziers. We'll do that because we'll get a seal and then we can actually run the scavenger vaults a little earlier, which is some of my all-time favorite vaults to run. That was a lot of stuff. Now my inventory is full. Yeah, we're gonna clear this. Oh, we got an Omega chest plate and a hammering jewel. That is insane. What the heck? That scared me bad. All right, he needs to use my elytra because he died. I don't think we need those anymore. We do want to keep these in a safe spot. We'll just put them in our drawer, actually. Where would be a good spot? We'll put them right here. Let's roll up these gem boxes. Oh, okay, I thought you only got Omega gems from that, but I mean, even then, that's still pretty good. And now we can roll up this gear. 9 pieces of gear is actually insane. We're gonna roll the Omega last. Oh baby, what are we gonna get? The mushroom basket, and it's insane. Nice. Okay, we got 2 upgrades. We got a better helmet and we got a better chest plate. Chaining, that's different. I've been wanting to try these battle staffs out. Well, actually, we're gonna take that into the vault. I think these boots are better too. Heck yeah. So we just got a huge buff in armor. We're gonna go from that to 23 plus 2 HP. We're gonna definitely be trying this out, and I think, nah, we're not gonna use that. I really need to get some gear recycling going on. What I could do with this old stuff, put it in here. We're saving that Omega chestplate though, because I'm pretty sure that was the first Omega I actually ever rolled. We'll put it in here for now for safekeeping, and that magnet we'll throw in there. Don't know what I'm gonna do with those things yet. We got a ton of wood from that vault, which is awesome because we're gonna need more drawers eventually. And what I'm gonna do with these pouches is remove all but 1 of each item. That was a mistake. We'll put 1 thing of each back in there, just so that way once we actually get, I guess this one already has it, so we can go ahead and filter this. Yeah, we can go ahead and remember that, so that way we don't have to put it in there each and every single time. And this is so much easier. We need a spot for our bounty pearls. We'll just put them there for now. We're gonna do the same with these, although we don't actually, we might as well just leave this in there for now actually. Oh, I forgot we had these boots. Let's roll those up too. Witherwolf, already better than the ones we just got. Nice. What in the heck is going on here? Okay, what? That is so much better than my elytra. Okay, he is in Discord, so I'm gonna join that real quick and we're gonna get a hold of Smotsy.
Get it going, and then you press S, go up, but you gotta like lean into it or you will like do a barrel.
Space to get it going. This is so sick. How do you go up? Space?
Hold down space and press S while you're going off cliff.
S.
Oh. You gotta do it careful though. You gotta do it careful here.
Okay.
You gotta slowly ease into it.
Dude, this is sick.
You gotta ease into it. The higher you go up, it'll go faster.
I think I'm gonna make one of these and not use the elytra at all this season.
Hey, no, I don't even care to use the elytra.
Hey, Sage.
They got blimps and you can upgrade them to go faster.
Sage, can you make a tool station?
Yeah, I'm gonna make one actually here soon. Okay, yeah, this thing's pretty sick. I hope I didn't just break it. We'll set it down right there. Nice, that is insane. I think we're gonna have to build one of those pretty soon. All right, so now that the actual vault's done, I want to get a tool station. Okay, that airplane was super cool, but what I want to do now is make a tool station. It's going to be completing our next quest. It's going to give us a couple little pieces of that. And vault tools, craft a chromatic iron pick. We can do that. Just a little bit of chromatic iron and some driftwood. I should have everything right there, and I know I have chromatic iron. I have 9 right there. We'll craft that bad boy up. It should give us all the jewels we need to make a chest breaker, which is going to be insane. Of course, we need the jewel applicator, which I think is also pretty cheap. Yeah, not crazy expensive. I don't think I have an anvil though, and I don't think I have enough iron to make an anvil. Okay, not an issue. All right, a little bit of mining solved our iron shortage. We can now build an anvil. Boom. We can craft a, gosh, don't have that, but that's fine. We now have this. Yep, there it is. 6 of those bad boys. We can craft up our jewel applicator, and we'll move these eventually. Oh baby, so now we can put all of our different affinities on there. I almost want to craft a sickle. I'm actually thinking, I think I'm gonna. Do I have those on a pickaxe? No, I don't. Nice. Oh my gosh, part of me actually wants to just get the next level. You know what, that's what we're gonna do. I think I'll wait till I'm level 20 and we'll craft up a better tool, so that way we don't just waste these jewels that we have, because they're not the best. No, actually they are. They're 5 size. I don't think it's much more size, but I'm pretty sure it's an extra 50, which in theory is an extra 5 gems. So yeah, that's definitely what we're gonna do. Well, that's it for today's episode. I think between this episode and next, I'm gonna look for some slimes. I'm gonna try and run a couple volts off cameras. We'll save all the crates just so I can be level 20 and we can craft up a brand new tool at the beginning of next episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. God bless you guys. Bye bye.